and you're looking live here in Chapel Hill, Tennessee, where your Lady Panthers will face the Lady Rockets of Forrest High School. I'm Cole Farr, joined by Braxton Best. Here on this cold Monday night, the Panthers travel all the way over here to Chapel Hill. Should be a good one.
Cole, it should be a good one. You know, we've played this team earlier this year. Lady Panthers, the first game, you know, off to a rough start, you know, second game with their new coaches and stuff, so looking to see how we bounce back this game against them.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was necessarily a bad game, just too many turnovers, foul trouble, killed us. A little starting lineups for you. For the Rockets, number 2, Sadie Smith. Number 4, Camry Warmer. Number 5, Allie Dillon. Number 15, Josie Brown. And then number 22, Staller Briley, or hold on.
Bailey Stallnecker.
Bailey Stallnecker. I was going to let the woman say what she was going to say, how she was going to say it. On the floor for your Lady Panthers. Going to be number 2, Haley Carroll. Number 11, Jalen Ball. Number 3, Lyric Inman. Number 5, Jazzy Connor. And number 35, Marjorie Stelts.
Yeah, Cole, this Lady Panthers team, they are thin tonight. I think we have 3 girls on the bench dressed out.
Let's like it tonight, which we've been thin all year.
We got both Shepherds out and Mosley out. Mosley has a concussion. She should be cleared to play tomorrow is what I've heard.
Here's the tip. Lady Rockets get it. Dillon with it now. Gonna bring it down the floor. Gonna work it over to the corner. That's Warmer. Back over to Smith. Back over to Brown. Down low to Stallnecker. Goes up. Gonna get a foul. I think they're gonna catch Jalen Ball. Gonna fix the camera here where it's not wiggling. There we go. They catch Jalen Ball with the first foul of the night.
Yeah, Cole, first time we played this team this year, Jalen Ball fouled out early, so.
Stallnecker puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Carroll. Gonna bring it down the floor for the Panthers. Gonna find Inman. Drives back over to Connor at the top of the key. Swings it over the ball. Back over to Inman. Lyric gonna take it out, let the offense reset. Lyric over to Connor. We get a whistle. They're gonna call foul on the Rockets.
Looks like it was on Brown.
Gonna be 15, Josie Brown.
That foul was on number 15, her first, team first.
Haley Carroll to inbound for the Lady Panthers. Goes to Connor. Connor trying to drive, kicks it back out to Carroll. Carroll with it, goes over the ball. Stolen away by Stallnecker. Going to pass it over to Dillon. Dillon over to Warmer. Back to Smith. Over to Brown. Down low to Stallnecker. Hits a spin, puts a shot up, good. 2-0 is your score here early. Haley Carroll to Inman. Lyric finds Carroll. We get a whistle. They're going to call 10 seconds. Seems like the fastest 10 seconds of my life. There's a timeout already. We'll be right back after a little break. This is Lady Panther basketball.
And we're back. Brown with it. Over to Stallnecker. Over to Warner. Back to Smith. Smith for three. No good.
Rebound. Stallnecker. Don't call jump ball. Going to stay with the Lady Rockets.
Jump ball possession.
I think it's going Lady Panthers ball.
Lady Panther ball. That's right. Sorry, I've had to recruit a cameraman. Jetson Long, boys basketball manager. Ball with it now. Over to Carroll. You're a good boy. I don't care what your day says about you. Back over to ball. Ball pushing it down the floor. Swings it to Carroll. Off Carroll's hand, out of bounds. Lady Rocket basketball.
Possession to the Lady Rockets.
Smith over to Dillon. Smith finds Warmer. Back over to Dillon. Dillon drives, puts up a layup, no good. Rebound, Stelz. Stelz goes to ball. Ball gonna push it down the floor. Gonna catch a foul. That's gonna be on Stallnecker.
The foul on number 22, her first, team second.
Lyric to inbound. Lyric over to Carroll. Now Stelz. Stelz splits a double team, but stolen away by Stallnecker. Stallnecker pushing it down the floor, goes up for a layup. Good. 4-0. Your score. Stolen away by Brown. Over to Smith. Smith finds Stallnecker, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Stelz. Haley Carroll going to bring it down the floor.
Hasn't been a pretty first minute and a half of this game, Cole. Lady Panthers without their head coach tonight, as Brittany Arledge is with the middle school, I do believe.
Yeah,
Inman misses the shot. Rebound, Forrest.
At home against Mount Pleasant tonight. Warmer. Is it Warmer or Warner?
I have Warner.
Warner, okay. It looks like Warmer on mine, on my sheet. Dillon for three. No good. Rebound Smith. Smith puts up a layup. No good. Rebound Ball. Ball going to push it down the floor. Ball coming over to the top of the key, over to Inman. Back to Ball. Puts up a three. No good. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Rockets.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 14,
Connell.
Number 23, Sienna Borba.
Borba.
Number 24, Addison Howes.
And Howes
Number 21,
checks in.
Kaylin Pope.
And Pope checks in for the Lady Rockets. Dillon, no. Is that Dillon? Yeah. Dillon coming down the floor over to Howes. Back to Pope for three. Good. Howes with it. Back over to Borba. Now stolen away by Jalen Ball. Ball puts up a shot. They're going to say
Travel
on Jalen Ball. Connell to pass it in to Dillon. Dillon over to Howes. Howes finds Pope. Now Borba with it. Borba. Connell puts up a three. No good. Rebound Borba. Puts up a layup. Good. 6-0 your score. Lady Rockets lead. Stolen away. We get a whistle. They're going to call a foul on Jalen Ball here.
Got her second in the first quarter.
Ford checks in.
Number 11, her second, team second.
Warner coming back in.
Lady Rockets, number 4, Camry Warner.
Warner checks back in. Swings it over to Connell for three. No good. Rebound Stelz. Stelz over to Carroll. Carroll going to bring it down the floor. Goes down low to Inman. Puts up a layup. No good.
Travel.
Another travel on the Lady Panthers. Warner going to bring it down the floor. Drives, kick out. Connor with it now. Back to Warner. Back over to Howes. Back to Connell. Connell drives, puts up a shot. Good. 8-0 is your score. Lady Panthers down here in the first quarter. Carroll over to Connor. Connor pushing it down the floor. Gonna slow down the tempo a little bit. Over to Inman, or not Inman, Carroll, excuse me. Carroll tries to drive, finds Stelz outside. Over to Connor. Connor over to Inman. Inman trying to drive inside. Ball's tipped away, goes out of bounds, gonna stay with the Lady Panthers. Smith to check in. Smith checking in for Connell. Carroll to inbound. Carroll inbounds to Inman. Over to Carroll. Carroll bringing it back up top. Now back down low to the corner. Throws it over to Jalen Ball. Ball's on the ground. We get a whistle. I think it's going to be on Jalen Ball again, her third of the night here in the first quarter. Greer Lewis checks in for the Lady Panthers, and Dillon checks in for the Rockets.
Cole, we didn't need Jalen Ball getting in foul trouble this early with us being so thin on our rotation, but
yeah, I mean, I see just two people left that are dressed out. Smith for three, won't go. Rebound Inman. Gets a screen from Connor. Lyric's going to bring it down the floor herself.
throw it up.
Ball's tipped away. Going to find Connor. Connor gets a screen. Lyric trying to run the pick and roll. We're going to get a foul. Going to be on Hauser or House. Connor to pass it in. Connor over to Carroll. Haley Carroll trying to work it. Stolen away by Smith. Smith's going to drive. Throws it over to Dillon for. Oh, thought she was going to shoot a three. She drives back over to Borba. Borba drives inside. Puts up a layup. No good. Rebound. Don't they call that on us?
They called it on 21.
21, that is Pope for the Lady Rockets. Here comes Brown and Stallnecker checking back in.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 15, Josie Brown, and number 22, Bailey Stallnecker.
Carroll throws it up to Stelz. Stelz comes down with it, back over to Carroll. Pushes it over to Inman. Lyric going to give it back to Haley. Haley Carroll trying to drive. Back out to Inman for two. No good. Rebound, Lady Rockets. Gonna get a jump ball.
Jump ball possession, Lady Rockets.
That's gonna be the Lady Rockets.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen any of these refs, but so far I'm kind of liking them. They're communicating pretty well across the court.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. These. We won't get these. I bet you these are Franklin refs. Williamson County, Davidson County.
Yeah, probably a different region for us.
Yeah. Brown for three. No good. Rebound Stelz. Back over to Connor. 15 seconds left here on the scoreboard. 8-0 is your score. Connor over to Carroll. Back to Connor. 5 seconds. Connor with it. Over to Lyric. Lyric puts up a shot. No good. That brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score, 8-0. We'll be right back here when we get ready to start this second quarter.
I got us at 10.
And we're back. 8-0 here at the end of the first quarter. On the floor for the Lady Panthers, number 14, Greer Lewis. Number 35, Marjorie Stelz. Number 5, Jaslyn Connor. Number 3, Lyric Inman. And number 2, Haley Carroll. Lyric goes over to Connor. Going to get a whistle. That's going to be a foul on the Lady Rockets. Going to be number 4. That's going to be Warner. Borba checks in for Warner.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 23, Sienna Borba.
Carroll inbound over to Lyric. Ball's tipped away. Lyric comes up with it. Over to Connor with it now. Connor with it. Over to Inman. Finds Carroll. Carroll trying to work against Borba. Oh no, that's Smith. Now back over from Inman to Carroll. Haley Carroll drives, puts up a shot, blocked away by Smith. Stallnecker going to push it down the floor, drives in, puts up a layup, good. 10-0 your score. Haley Carroll's going to push it down the floor. Get a whistle, but they're going to catch Smith on a foul. Oh, 22, that's Stallnecker on the foul. Pope checks in to get Stallnecker.
Number 22, her second, team second. Checking in.
Doing a good job, young man. That's some of the best camera work we've had all year. Lyric goes over to Carroll. Carroll finds Stelz, finds Connor. Connor tries to hit the baseline but can't. Now hits it. We get a whistle. That's going to be on Borba. I like these refs. I can't hear their calls.
Yep, to hear their calls. You can hear them communicate too.
Yep. Inman to inbound.
They throw it.
Throws it over to Connor. Comes down with the snag.
We might need her to be quarterback next year, Cole.
So we need one. You never know what this freshman class has coming up. That's the only thing. Connor drives in. Tries to put up a shot. No good. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be 2 shots. Jaslyn Connor going to the line for 2. Yeah, I told Jadson right here, we got a workout bench over here that he's going to be hitting in between quarters because he's looking a little weak. He might need them. First shot's up good. Brings your score 10-1. Lady Rockets lead.
Cole, there's one positive right here in the second quarter. And that's the fact we're 1 foul away from the bonus a minute into the quarter.
Well, I'm pretty sure we were 1 away from last quarter, too. I looked up there earlier. Jaslyn Connor goes 2 for 2 at the line. 10-2 is your score. Brown goes down low to Pope. Outside to Dillon for 3. Won't go. Rebound Smith. Smith drives back inside, puts the layup, good. 12-2 is your score. 6:17 left here in the second quarter. Stolen away. Now we get a whistle. That's going to be Lady Panther basketball. That's going to put us at 5 fouls here for the Lady Rockets.
Big Connor going back to the line, Cole.
I think they caught Borba on the foul.
It's 23.
Yep, Borba. See, this is what I like about playing teams twice. At some point, I remember what their names are. Connor at the line for 2. Here's the first shot. Good. 12-3 is your score. Lady Rockets lead. 6:09 left here in the quarter. Jaslyn Connor lines up her second shot. Here it is. No good.
We got some type of whistle here. Looks like a lane violation.
So Connor's going to get one more. Yeah, I was a little confused where to go in at. I was about to go in down here. It's not very, they don't mark it off where you need to go in at.
Well, the GPS took you to the back door, Cole. It did me too.
Dylan going to bring it down the floor. 6:03 left here in the quarter, or here in the half. Over to Howes, now back to Brown, over to Dylan. Dylan's going to drive, put the layup, good. 14-3 is your score. Connor goes over to Inman. Lyric's going to push it down the floor. Crosses the timeline. Going to go out of bounds, going to stay with the Lady Panthers.
Ball stays with the Lady Panthers.
Lyric to inbound. Lyric over to Haley Carroll. Gets a screen from Stelz. Over to Lyric. Lyric getting double teamed over to Carroll. Carroll puts up a shot. No good. Carroll will be the one at the line for two.
Hey, Cole, we just saw the Forrest Lady Rockets. Off that screen, they sent 3 people at Haley Carroll.
Number 2, Haley Carroll to the line.
Tired.
Not many times you see a triple team off of a pick and roll.
No. First shot up is good. Stallnecker and Warner check back in.
Number 4, Henry Warner. And number 22, Paige Stallnecker.
$14-4 is your score. Here's second shot, no good. Rebound, Smith. Warner over to Stallnecker. Stallnecker drives, puts up a shot, good. 16-4 is your score.
Paige Stallnecker.
Ball's tipped out of bounds. Will stay with the Lady Panthers.
The Lady Panthers.
Lyric finds Connor. Jaslyn going to push it down the floor. Getting double teamed. Tries to throw it over to Greer Lewis, but stolen away. Smith for 3, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Howes.
Out of bounds ball to the Lady Panthers.
Lady Panthers going to get the ball. Carroll to pass it in. Ball's tipped out of bounds. We'll stay with the Lady Panthers.
Ball stays with the Lady Panthers.
Cole, at some point, you just got to send them running streaks down the court and throw it over the top.
Yeah. Hail Mary or something.
What do you call Ronnie Yauser come out here and drop some out-of-bound plays for us?
Shot up, no good. Stallnecker comes down with the rebound. Stallnecker over to Warner. Warner just finds Smith. Smith over to Howes. Now back to Warner. Warner drives, puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Stelz. Don't get tied up. You're going to call jump ball.
Gonna be Lady Panther ball, it looks like.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me. No, never mind. No, it's going to be Lady Rocket ball.
Lady Rocket ball. Throw to the corner here for 3. She drives.
Over Stallnecker. Stallnecker's going to drive, puts up a mid-range, no good. Rebound, Stelz. Stelz over to Carroll. Carroll over to Inman. Lyric finds Lewis. Back over to Carroll. Tipped out of bounds. Almost like out on the Lady Panther.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 14, Caitlin Connell. Number 5, Allie Dillon. And number 23, Sienna Borba.
Connell passes it into Dylan. Dylan gonna bring it down the floor. Ball's tipped away a little bit. Warner comes up with it over to Dylan. Now finds Borba. Back over to Dylan. Dylan gonna go down low. Stallnecker puts up a shot. Good. 18-4 is your score. 3 minutes left here in the half. Lyric Inman tries to give it to Haley Carroll, but Haley Carroll loses it. Gonna go out of bounds.
Out of bounds, possession to the Lady Rockets.
Lady Rockets are gonna get the ball here. Dylan passes it in. Connell for 3. No good. Rebound, Lyric Inman. Lyric finds Carroll for 3. Bottom. 18-7 is your score. Here, 2:40 left here in the first half. Connell with it over to Stallnecker. Now back to Dylan. Borba for 3. No good. Out of bounds on Haley Carroll. Going to be Lady Rocket basketball. Dylan going to pass it in. Over to Connell for 3. It's good. 21-7. They've ran that same inbound play 5 times in a row on us.
So at some point, you got to see that the corner's wide open.
Yeah, there's something.
Or at least you hope you'll see it.
Yeah. Who knows? She's got to make it. So, I mean, I take my chances, too. I get a rebound. Stelz with it now. Over to Connor. Connor loses the ball. Going to go out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Panthers. 1:46 left here in the first half. 21-7 is your score. Haley Carroll over to Lyric Inman. Lyric tries to drive. Goes over to Carroll. Ball's going to be called a jump ball.
Jump ball possession stays with the Lady Panthers.
It's going to stay with the Lewis County Lady Panthers here. Lyric Inman going to inbound. Lyric goes over to Connor. Pass is stolen away. Borba's going to push it down the floor herself. Puts up a layup. Good. 23-7 is your score. Connor over to Carroll. Carroll crosses the timeline with it. Goes over to Connor. Connor's going to back up, back to half court. Ball's loose. Connor comes up with it over to Lyric. Lyric to Carroll for 3. No good. Rolls out. We're going to get a foul. They're going to call it on Jazzy Connor. Her first. First of the night.
Team first. Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 2, Sadie Smith.
Smith checks in. Goes over to Dylan. 51 seconds left here in the quarter. Borba, back to Smith, back to Dylan. Back to Smith for 3. It's good. 26-7. Haley Carroll pass it in. Finds Lyric. Lyric with a little misdirection. Gets held up by Borba. Gonna get a whistle.
That foul is on number 23.
Lyric Inman going to the line for 2.
Number 3, Lyric Inman to the line to shoot 2.
Lyric lines up her first shot. Puts it up. Good. 26-8 your score. Lady Rockets lead. Lyric lines up her second shot. Here it is, puts it up. Good. 26-9 is your score. 26 seconds left here in the half. Dillon going to bring it down over to Smith. Smith finds Warner. Back to Dillon. Dillon drives back out to Brown for three. No good. Rebound Brown. Lady Panthers come up with it, but they're going to call a jump ball. Going to stay with the Lady Rockets. 9 seconds left here in the quarter. And we're going to be joined by Trey Landers coming up here, doing his little dance as he walks down the row or the little railing. Stelz comes up with a rebound over to Haley Carroll. Carroll throws it out of bounds. We're just going to take it into halftime with your score 26-9. We'll be back here in a minute. And we're back here at the start of the second half. 26-9 is your score. Connor comes up with it, ball's loose, picked up by Warner, slings it over to Smith, shots up good. 28-9 is your score. Haley Carroll throws it to Shepard, puts up a shot. No good. Don't get 2 shots.
That foul is on number 15, her second, team first.
Brown with the foul. Shepard puts up a shot. No good.
Shooting free throws for the Lady Panthers. Number 12, Claire Shepard.
Shepard puts up a second one good. 28-10 is your score.
Claire Shepard.
Dillon going to bring it down the floor for the Rockets. Slings it over to Warner. Warner. Smith found Staltnecker down there, down low. Shots up was good. Lyric in with it now. Lyric goes to Shepard. Shepard puts up the shot and it's good. 30-12 is your score.
The foul is on number 5, her first, team second. That basket was good by number 12, Claire Shepard.
Shepard puts up the free throw up and good. 30-13 is your score. Lady Rockets lead here with 7 minutes left in the quarter. Smith with it. Back to Dillon. Now Dillon goes back to Smith. Smith. Ball stripped away. Claire Shepard gonna push it down the floor. Puts up the shot. Good. 30-15 is your score.
2 points, Claire Shepard.
Dillon over to Brown. Down low to Staltnecker. Staltnecker puts up a shot. Good.
2 points, Bailey.
32-15 is your score. Lyric came in with it now. Lyric's gonna push it down the floor. Lyric's gonna go to half court, set the offense up. Lyric gonna get the foul against number 2. That's gonna be Smith for the Lady Rockets.
That foul is on number 2, her first, team third. Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 14, Kaden Connell.
Haley Carroll throws it to Inman. Lyric going to charge. Gonna throw it to Carroll for 3. Bottom. 32-17 is your score. 32-18 is your score. Lady Panthers are starting to claw back into this one. Staltnecker over to Warner. Down low to Brown for 2, and it's good. 34-18 is your score. Gonna get a timeout from Coach Hull. We'll be right back with the action. This is Lady Panther basketball. And we're back here after the timeout from the Lady Panthers. Your score, 34-18 is the score. 5:35 left here in the third quarter. Haley Carroll going to inbound. Finds Carroll, or Connor, excuse me. Connor pushing it down the floor. Ooh, going to have a hard foul. Gonna be on 22. That's gonna be Stallnecker. This is 3 quarters in a row. The Lady Panthers have gotten the Lady Rockets into foul trouble. Jalen Ball with it now. She's back on the floor along with Stelz, Carroll, Shepard, and Connor.
Yeah, Cole, not only do we have the Lady Rockets in foul trouble, we're actually outscoring them right now in this third quarter.
Connor goes up, going to draw the foul. That's going to take us into the bonus, and Jazzy Connor going to the line to shoot 2.
And that foul was on number 22, her 4, team 5th. Number 5, Jazz on the line to shoot 2.
Here's a shot. No good.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 21, Kaylin Pope.
Pope checks in for the Rockets. Connor lines up her second shot. It's up. Good. Warner over to Canale, Pope, back to Warner, Brown for 3. Rebound Stelz. Throws it over to Connor. Connor with it. Drives, kicks it over to Shepard. Throws it down low to Ball. Ball loses control, stolen away, but it's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Panthers.
Yeah, Cole, kind of like an unsung hero this game. Marjorie Stelz, 7 defensive rebounds.
A lot of times that goes unheard of. I mean,
Yeah, she's
work down low.
she's closing out the possessions of the Lady Rockets, not allowing second chance points.
Ball with it now. Ball goes up. And don't get fouled. She's going to the line for 2. That's what I like to hear. Loud and clear from the referee. Number 24 with the foul. Jalen Ball's first shot is up and good.
For the Lady Rockets, number 23, Sienna Borba.
Cole, something we're seeing from the Lady Rockets, a lot of frequent subs. But really, nobody's in foul trouble. I think the most fouls someone has is 3.
I think it's like 2 of them. Second shot, no good. Rebound by the Rockets. Warner going to push it down the floor. Goes to Connell. Now to Howes. Back to Warner. Warner throws over to Howes. Now back to Borba. Borba finds Cannell. Or Connell. It's the same thing, same difference. Borba for 3. No good. Rebound Cannell. Puts up a layup. Warner's no good. Borba over Howes. Back to Warner. Borba over to Warner. Warner back to Cannell. Puts up a 3. It's good. 37-20 is your score. Lyric Inman with it now for the Lady Panthers.
Out of bounds position to the Lady Rockets.
Lady Rockets ball. This ball went out of bounds. Cannell goes over to Warner. Borba finds Warner. Tried to find Pope down low, but stolen away by Jalen Ball. Jalen's going to push it down the floor herself. Finds Carroll. Back over to Lyric. Lyric's going to try to drive. Dumps it off to Connor. Connor tries to go down low to Jalen Ball, but the ball goes out of bounds. Going to stay with the Lady Panthers. Claire Shepard, excuse me. Throws it inbounds, but it's going to go back out of bounds. Shepard going to pass it back in for the Lady Panthers. Dillon checks in. Shepard over to Inman. Lyric's going to drive the baseline. We get a whistle. Lyric Inman going to the line for 2.
That foul was on number 21, her third, team fifth. Number 3, Lyric Inman to the line to shoot 2.
First one's up and good.
Second one is good as well. Inman adds a pair to the scoreboard.
37-22 is your score. Dillon going to bring it down for the Lady Rockets. Going to swing it over to Warner. Warner kicks it out to Connell. Ball's blocked by Jalen, but puts up another shot, no good. Rebound Haley Carroll. Carroll's going to push it down the floor. Carroll bring it back outside to the top. Set the offense up, gets a screen from Jalen. Ball pick and roll. Jalen puts up a shot, no good. Dillon going to bring it down the floor. Going to be met by Lyric Inman. Borba drives, puts up a layup, no good. Kicks it back outside of Warner. Warner over to Dillon. Now back to Cannell, over to Pope, back to Dillon. Dillon goes outside to Borba, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Lyric Inman. Lyric's going to go to the line for 2.
That foul was on number 5, her second, team fifth. Number 3, Lyric Inman to the line to shoot 2.
37-22 is your score. First shot up is good. 37-23 is your score.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 2, Sadie Smith, and number 15, Josie Brown.
Lyric Inman lines up her second shot, no good. Rebound by Smith, goes over to Dillon. Dillon finds Smith, back to Dillon. Back to Smith. Smith drives, kicks it out to Borba. Borba for 3, it's good. 40-23 is your score. Ball stolen away, Pope goes up, no good. We'll go out of bounds, will be Lady Panther basketball.
Out of bounds, possession to the Lady Panthers.
Stelz checks in for Inman.
Number 35, Marjorie.
Haley Carroll is going to inbound for the Lady Panthers. Carroll finds Shepard, stolen away.
I think we're going to go travel here.
Going to get a travel. Shepard inbounds to Carroll. Stolen away by Smith. Puts up a shot. Good. 42-23 is your score. Minute left here in the third quarter. Haley Carroll throws it ahead of Jalen Ball. Jalen's going to drive. Puts up a shot. Good. 42-25 is your score. Dillon going to bring it down the floor. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dillon over to Smith. Going to throw it down low to Dillon. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebound Shepard. Shepard going to bring it down now. Shepard. Try to waste some clock here. Shepard tries to go down low. Jalen Ball, but it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds, ball stays with the Lady Panthers.
Lady Panther basketball. Claire Shepard inbound. Claire goes down low to Jalen Ball, but we're going to get they're going to call out of bounds on the Lady Panthers. Smith is going to inbound. 16 seconds left here in the quarter. Over to Dillon. Dillon crosses the half court. Dillon finds Smith. Now to Pope, back to Dillon. Swings it over to Brown for three. No good. Rebound. That's going to take us to the end of the third quarter with your score. Lady Rockets 42, Lady Panthers 25. We'll be back after a break. This is Lady Panther basketball. And we're back here with 8 minutes left here in the ball game with your score 42 to 25. Smith to inbound. Goes over to Dillon. Dillon back to Smith. Now swings it down low. Staltnecker puts up a shot. Good. 44-25 is your score. Jalen Ball slings it to Connor. Connor with it now. Connor couldn't find nobody open. Goes over to Shepard. Shepard throws it over to Carroll. Haley Carroll tries to drive, kicks it back out to Stelz. Stelz goes over to Shepard. Back to Carroll for three. No good. We got a whistle. It's going to be on the Lady Rockets.
Apologies, Cole. I had to run and get me some more water.
Yeah, I'll probably need some here in a little bit.
Second, team first.
We're going to get a whistle. They're going to call Jalen Ball on the foul. Be her fourth of the night.
That foul was on number 11, her fourth, team first.
Dillon with it now. Goes over to Borba. Borba to Smith. Back to Borba. Borba drives. Gets it back out to Brown. Back to Smith. Goes over to Staltnecker. Dillon with it. Dillon gets called on a walk. Lyric Gimman checks back in for the Lady Panthers.
For the Lady Panthers, number 3, Lyric.
We're going to get Jalen Ball.
Claire Shepard to pass it in. Goes to Connor. Gets tangled up. Gonna get a foul. Gonna be number 2. That's gonna be Smith.
That foul was on number 2, her third, team second.
Carroll with it now. Throws it over to Connor. Connor throws it over to Smith. Smith tries to go down low to Stelz. Stolen away. Dillon with it now. Dillon slings it to Smith. Puts up a layup. Good. 46-25 is your score. Lady Rockets lead here in the fourth quarter. going to get called on 5 seconds.
Possession to the Lady Rockets.
Dealing with it. Goes over to Smith for 3. Good. 49-25 is your score. Lady Rockets lead this one here with 6 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Lyric Emmons drives, puts a shot, no good. Staltnecker comes down with it. She drives, puts up a layup, good. Timeout by the Lady Rockets. We're going to take it with them. This is Lady Panther basketball. And we're back. 6 minutes left here in the ball game. Lady Panthers basketball. Lyric Emmons going to inbound. Over to Connor. Back to Inman. Lyric is going to cross the timeline with it. Lyric trying to find the offense. Gets it out to Connor. Connor's going to try to drive. Gets denied. Connor puts up a shot. Going to get a whistle. Jaslyn Connor going to the line for 2.
Connor taking her 8th and 9th free throw of the night here, Cole.
The foul is on number 22, her 5th.
They're going to call Stallnecker on the foul. This is going to be her 5th on the ball game.
Number 21, Kaylin Pope.
Pope checks in. Connor, here's a shot. No good.
Shooting free throws for the Lady Panthers. Number 5, Jaslyn Connor.
Here's the second shot. Good. 51-26 is your score. Warner over to Smith. Smith throws it ahead to Brown. Goes down low. Shot up good. That's 31. Let me see who that is.
I think they called Jalen Ball on a foul here, Cole. And if so, she's out.
They're going to call Shepard on the foul. That's Smith. Number 31.
Her first, team second. Number 31, Chloe Smith to the line to shoot 2.
Shot up, no good. 51-26 is your score. Second one up, good. 52-26 is your score.
Chloe Smith.
Lyric going to bring it down the floor for the Lady Panthers. Lyric loses the ball, comes back up with it. Goes to Jaslyn Connor. Connor drives, kicks it back to Stelz. Stelz puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Warner. Smith over to Brown. Back to Smith. Or back to the other Smith. Down low to Pope. Pope gets it to Smith for 3. No good. Rebound. Puts up a shot. No good. Gets their own rebound. Warner with it now. 4:25 left here in the ball game. Goes to Smith. Smith to Pope. Back to Warner. Back to Brown for 3. No good. Jalen Ball gets the rebound. Jalen's going to push it down the floor. Stolen away by Warner. Smith for 3. no good. Gonna get a whistle. Call out of bounds. Lady Panther basketball.
Possession, Lady Panthers.
Inman bringing it down to the Lady Panthers here.
Lyric gonna drive, tries to kick it down low. Going out of bounds on the Lady Rockets.
Out of bounds, ball stays with the Lady Panthers. Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 23, Sienna Borba. And number 24, Addison Howes. Number 14, Caden Connell.
Shepard inbound. Shepard goes over to Inman. Inman tries to drive. Ball's tipped away, stolen away by Howes. Put the shot, no good. She's going to the line for two.
The foul is on number 5, her second, team third. Number 24, Addison Howes to the line to shoot two.
First shot up and no good. Shot up, good.
The basket good by Addison Howes.
53-26 is your score. 3:39 left here in the ball game. Lyric's going to bring it down the floor.
And she steps backcourt.
They're going to call backcourt violation. Number 20 checks in.
Lady Rockets, number 24, and number 20, Alyssa Duval.
Duval checks in. Borba's going to bring it down the floor. Goes over to Howes. Back over to Smith. Back to Borba. Back to Cannell. Puts up a shot. No good. Duval put up a shot. No good. Borba for three. It's good. 56-26 is your score. 3 minutes left here in this one. Lear Kimman goes to Connor. Connor goes to Jalen Ball. Over to Shepard. Shepard tries to kick it back out, stolen away. 2:30 left here in this one. Lady Panthers down by 30. Borba puts up a three. No good. Rebound Smith. Back to Borba. Borba drives. Puts up a shot. Good. 58-26 is your score. 2:10 left here in the ball game. Lyric's going to bring it down the floor. Goes to Jalen Ball. Now to Shepard. Shepard over to Connor. Connor's going to try to drive. Ball's tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rockets.
Ball stays with the Lady Panthers.
Haley Carroll checks in to get
For the Lady Panthers, number 2, Haley Carroll.
Lyric Inman.
Checking in for the Lady Rockets, number 12, Aubrey Woodall. Number 3, Maya Blackwell. And number 11, Sophia Beeman.
We got too many on the floor. We got too many on the floor. We got 6 people. Oh my gosh.
We got 6 people on the floor right now, Cole.
Okay, now we got 5. Marjorie Stelz comes off the floor. We played 15 seconds with 6 people on the floor.
They didn't notice or they didn't care. There's one of the two.
Ball goes out of bounds. Minute left here in this one. Even the fans didn't notice. The fans, I didn't hear nothing said from opposing
The
fans.
other team's coach didn't say anything.
That's insane.
That's not a common thing.
That's not. Yeah, people are coming from our cameraman Rob Inman. People are checked out of this one. Shepard with it now, here in the last 50 seconds of the ball game. Goes over to Haley Carroll. I mean, I would have kept playing with 6 if they didn't notice.
Something sounds pretty good about a 2-4 zone.
Yeah. Officials don't know how to count to 6. 26 seconds left here in the game. Did you ever watch a few years ago, it was Alabama and Minnesota, where like everybody fouled out? It was like 5-on-3 for the longest.
Yes, sir. That was 2019, I believe. That's when.
Yeah, something like that.
It's the 2019 season. That was when Colin Sexton was in Alabama.
Yeah.
Did you see the ladies' game not long ago when Jake Pittman?
Uh-uh.
That foul was on number 3, her first.
Lyric Emma at the line for 2. Puts it up. Good. 58-27 is your score. Second shot up is up and in. 58-28 your score. 20 seconds left here in the game. Number 11 drives, puts up a layup. Good.
Lady Rockets bench went wild on that one, Cole.
60-28 your score. 5 seconds here left in the ball game. And I'm going to say that's going to take us to the end. With your score, 60-28 is your score on the night. Lady Panthers fall in this one after a tough first quarter. Really couldn't bounce back. But we'll be back. Tune in to our next stream for the boys' game. This is Lady Panther basketball on the High Forest Sports Network.